where I can actually see it. 3, 2, 1.
Because so often before that, you were doing things that on the camera looked like you could have been clapping, but weren't.
Exactly. Did I hit record on the audio or did I not? I did. That's good. I wasn't sure because I thought press was like, oh man, we can go into the podcast. Shit, did I hit record on the audio?
That clap sync is really, really
it would be very,
effective.
very not useful. If, but clap sync? Why the fuck would we do a clap sync? We're an audio podcast.
Yeah, but Mike, you see, and I'm really concerned about your mental at this point because you're the one who set up this wonderful video recording device we have in front of us.
I mean, is it really in front of us or is it like more off to a diagonal of us?
Well, I mean, we're sitting. It's in front of me because I'm
in front of me is the TV.
I'm in the spinny chair, so I'm angled at it. But
yeah, I'm very concerned for that chair. You have a lot of faith in it.
Listen, I've never had a chair that has ever failed me.
I have.
When I was doing this.
I've had faulty chairs.
Oh wait, no, we're video. Oh. Yeah, there's video recording. Nikki's gonna watch it. There was an instance where I had a chair break on me.
Wow. Do you really think she would have called you out on that though? Like to the podcast audience?
I am sure there would have been
the 5 podcast audience.
I am almost certain that there would have been a call out on that.
But yeah,
she doesn't let me get away with anything.
This is our first video podcast ever. We never did a video podcast in the post.
Movie review, yeah.
Not a podcast. E3 predictions, not a podcast. This is the first time we've ever recorded a podcast on video. If you're seeing it, who knows if we're going to get this to work.
We'll get it to work.
That's why we're recording the audio separately so we can still put up the audio version, no matter what. But yeah, this is the Internet Scholars 2.0 podcast, episode number 5. I was not 100% sure. That's why there was the slight delay.
Don't mind me, I'm definitely not going to our SoundCloud page to check what episode we're on.
No, you are. I can see it. You're pulling it up on this laptop right there. That's his laptop.
Episode 5.
He's being very professional and using a laptop.
Episode 5.
Woo!
Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
No, I'm not Mr. Krabs, bro. I'm Mike. And you're Rob. Like I said, this is the Internet Scholars 2.0. Podcast, episode number 5. Coming at y'all live from where we're at. We're not going to tell you because people on the internet can be creepy, man.
We're in a secret underground bunker. This is actually all that's just fluorescent lighting.
Nah, that's your window in the outside, bro. Who's the one that needs a mental checkup now? But we're going to start this podcast as we do every week. These are my notes you've never seen before, but I try to organize. It may look like we just don't know what the fuck's going on. I actually do try to organize this every week. And we're going to start the podcast the way we always do, with me asking a simple question to Mr. Roberto. What's been up, yo?
What's been up, yo? Not much, honestly. I checked out the new movie trailers. We'll talk about those in a little bit.
Yeah. That's a different segment.
More Call of Duty. They're having a St. Patrick's Day event where...
So what is that? Ghost, Advanced Warfare, Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Big Red 1, Original Call of Duty 3, Call of Duty World at War, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, or World War 2.
World War 2.
Okay, cool. You should be impressed. I hope I named all of them. I think I might have got all of them.
I can't argue that you didn't.
Yep.
They're having a special St. Patrick's Day event. In which basically a leprechaun spawns in the middle. A zombie leprechaun spawns in the middle of a multiplayer map, and whoever shoots it gets all their kill streaks.
As one zombie does.
And other than that, there's some double XP going on. Dungeon Defenders, for anybody out there who listens to that or listens to us and plays that. They're running double gold this weekend in honor of St. Patty's Day. I don't know what the hell St. Patty's Day. I'm going to stop with the voice.
It's like St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day. Other than that, not a whole lot. So, Mike, now I ask you.
I would delay a little bit. I got a giant ice cube in my mouth.
Okay, this is me vamping, so Mike can finish chewing his ice cube.
Very professional.
I was actually really... I was wondering what you were eating, and I was like, I didn't know we were bringing snacks to this. Like, I have some peanuts out there. I could be munching on that, but...
You have cookies. Why would you go for the peanuts first?
Because I'm trying not to eat sugar and shit.
Alright, I'm ready now.
So, Mike, now that you don't have a giant ice cube in your mouth...
That was a mistake.
What's been up, yo?
Not much. Haven't seen any new movies this week.
Very exciting.
Still haven't caught up on my TV. Whenever last week, I am a whole nother week behind on all my CW shows. Besides Legends of Tomorrow, I'm caught up on that.
Nice, very nice.
Do you watch Legends of Tomorrow?
I started into it, and then I missed, 2 episodes, and I was completely lost, and I was just like, this isn't for me.
If only we lived in an age where we could stream any television show.
If only I was a person who would sit down and stream television shows.
I mean, I like Legends. It's fun. Not great, but fun. Very fun show. But that's the only one of my CW shows I'm caught up on. And I haven't went and watched any other things. But I have been playing a game.
Yeah? What have you been playing?
And it's a game that is not Kingdom Hearts. What?
How can that be? How can that be?
I have been playing the new DLC for Assassin's Creed Origins.
Oh, yeah? How's that?
I really enjoy it. It is a bigger expansion than the first one, the Hidden Ones.
Mm-hmm.
The story I'm not as much into. It's more mythical, like all the the stuff I don't like about Assassin's Creed,
Kinda
where they get the orbs and
kind of like how on 3 they had that whole alternate reality where George Washington was.
Oh, I like that DLC.
But along the same lines, though. I mean,
no, because it's all canon in the story.
Oh, it is all. Yeah. Okay.
It's just I don't know. There's dead pharaohs and afterlives and zombies and shit.
What can you do?
But no, I'm really liking it so far. It's more difficult than most of the games so far. Like they ramp up the difficulty in a good way. Yeah. So I actually have to relearn the battle system because basically since I hit level 15, it was basically just mash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like all the different afterlife things are very visually appealing. I love this Assassin's Creed. This might be in my top 3 Assassin's Creeds. And I'm enjoying the DLC for this one. I really like the story in the Hidden Ones DLC because actually in this Assassin's Creed you don't play as an assassin the whole time. You
switch characters, or is it
you do switch characters? But what I'm saying is you're playing as a guy who starts the Assassin's Creed Order.
Oh,
he's never an assassin. He's just a guy going for revenge.
So Black Flag, kind of in the way that you don't start out as.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're not a pirate. You're just a protector.
Yeah, no, there weren't any pirates in Egypt.
I mean, that's not accurate at all. If we had a correction segment, you would get your ass chewed for
there
that.
There weren't any Caribbean pirates in Egypt.
Maybe not at that time, but I'm sure some of the Caribbean pirates were able to get to Egypt.
Oh, eventually, but not at this time.
It just seems very inaccurate. But yeah, I am enjoying this DLC and I recommend it. I recommend Assassin's Creed Origins in general. Oh, I forgot what I was saying. The Hidden Ones DLC is the first time that you're actually going to play you're an assassin in the game. Really,
so
really like that story.
Same character as the initial.
Yeah. It's all you're playing as Bayek, and then there's segments in the main game where you play as his wife Aya.
Okay.
Who's a badass, but then they don't make it.
They don't. Oh.
Yeah. I mean, they're both still alive. They just they don't end up together.
Oh. Okay.
Then they get buried together. It's all very confusing. I don't know. But besides that, it's St. Patty's Day.
That was much better than what I tried to.
I can do accents. Let's not get into that. You gotta keep that secret in case right. Reasons.
Yeah, reasons.
There are reasons that you would say and evidence, but reasons you might need to know accents. I need to move up a little bit, make sure I'm in camera. It's St. Patty's Day, and that means as young 20-somethings, we are required by law. I'm pretty sure. Probably. Especially because I guess my Irish in me, so I'm definitely required by law to get drunk this weekend.
Somewhere there is a clip online of me doing a drunken Irish Scottish impersonation that I'm sure would be hilarious to throw up somewhere in this, but we'll just leave that.
All right. So what you're saying? After this, I need to go through all the Facebook videos from all our mutual friends, find the video, and splice it in right now. It didn't get spliced in. There's a 0% chance I do that.
I mean, I'll provide it if you want. If you really want it.
We'll be lucky if I'm able to sync up the audio to the video. We'll save splicing for next week. That's why those Kingdom Hearts Let's Plays still aren't up yet. Because editing is hard. So I've been, yesterday I went to a bonfire. That's been up,
Yeah, that's always a good time.
Those are fun, man. Bonfires are fun. Let's talk about bonfires, Rob.
I miss being able to just get together with people and have bonfires now that I'm living kind of in suburbia, as opposed to when I lived with my parents.
I 100% guarantee if you had a bonfire in your backyard right now, no one would give two shits.
I am like 100. Yeah, but it's not okay. But there's a quality of bonfire. Like I don't want a little
I guess you have a little
tire rim bonfire. Like my parents' house, and they live. They're you might.
BFE.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might know their property because it's featured in Assassin's Creed Origins because it too is in bumfuck Egypt.
Little known fact about your parents' place. Not on my way after school.
Mike, let's not live in the past.
No, Mike, it's only like 6 minutes away. Yeah, 6 minutes in the opposite direction. I'm not holding on to grudges. Where's that car paint?
I'll tell you what. If you price it out, I'll make good on the car paint, the touch-up paint.
I'll tell you what. When we eventually set up a Patreon, one of the goals is going to be Rob finally buys like touch-up paint.
But they had a big...
The $1 goal. If we hit $1...
$1! Mike, in reaction, donates $1 to our own Patreon.
It's cheaper than the touch-up paint.
That's horrible. We had a big 5 foot, we dug it 5 foot, 6 foot across pit for fires, and that was always a good time. I don't know, if you're going to do a bonfire, do a bonfire.
Yeah, no, that's a couple of my buddies ran out of cabin. Mm-hmm. Big space for bonfire.
Nice.
Nice fire pit.
Nice.
Got to love St. Patty's Day. That one's a bit too British.
Yeah,
the British can celebrate St. Patrick's Day too, though.
I mean, everybody can.
Not everyone. Not everyone. Just leave it at that.
Who can't?
All right, that was not me checking a text message.
What was it?
That was me leaning off camera.
Checking a snap.
So nothing exists beyond this. Let me try to sync it up. This frame.
You didn't get this corner. I was getting this corner.
So that's all that's been up yet with me. Which now brings us to our new segment, which we'll show up a couple times. So it's not going to be a weekly thing, but it's time for Trailer Talk, Trailer Time.
Trailer Talk, Trailer Time.
Trailer Talk, Trailer Time.
We'll shop it.
Nah, that's a good one. That's staying. As the man who names the segments and has the notes, it's staying. It's locked in.
Okay.
There were 3 trailers that dropped this week.
All right.
Of different significance. We're not going to rank the significance. If you want to see people rank the significance, check out the Easy Allies podcast. They already have enough money on Patreon. Don't give it to them. Save it for when we launch one. But yeah, we're going to start off with the trailer that got me the most hyped. Fantastic Beasts 2: The Crimes of Grindelwald!
Yeah, that looks pretty sick.
It does look sick. And that's come from someone who hasn't seen the first one.
I am hype.
That Dumbledore.
Yeah.
The Hogwarts. Those fantastic beasts.
that line he hits you. If you knew Scamander...
Yeah, if you ever had the pleasure to teach Mr. Scamander, you'd know he's not the best at following orders.
A+. I
love Jude Law. He's a great actor. He is a better Watson than what's Bilbo's name? Martin Freeman.
Oh God, thank you.
Better Watson than Martin Freeman. And I love Sherlock. Is Robert Downey Jr. a better Sherlock than Benedict Cumberbatch? No, he's not. But Jude Law's a better Watson.
I really don't enjoy the Robert Downey Jr.
No, I like both those movies, especially the first one. The second one's okay. They're apparently moving ahead with the third one. I didn't put that in the notes, but that was something that they mentioned this week. Yeah, that Fantastic Beasts trailer looks so good, man.
It does.
Like I like the first one. A lot of people were muddled on it. They were like, it's not that cool. But I mean, this one tides it all back around. Get some cool shots of Johnny Depp. It has that magic, man. Harry Potter just has
looks visually
magic that
stunning,
I just love. Just all the mysteries involving. Like, do you know the history of Grindelwald and Dumbledore?
No, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm not gonna dive into you with it. There's like a whole thing with them. It's just it's not in the movie, man. That's all like extended universe shit, man. Come on, it's all explained in Deathly Hallows.
Listen, I don't keep up on
TV. Go read the Deathly Hallows.
I read the Deathly Hallows.
Reread it if you don't know about the history between Grindelwald and Dumbledore.
That I probably should do.
Yeah.
I think the Harry. I have the eldest series or the Aragon series. I have my Harry Potter series is still at my parents' house because I let my sister read it.
He's apparently writing like a 5th book that's like kind of connected.
Really?
Yeah.
I
like this is like he's working on some sci-fi book. By the way, it's the Christopher Paolini who wrote the Aragon books. Yeah, and it's like gonna be. I don't remember exactly, but it's gonna be set after. But it's not like a direct continuation. But I don't know. It's a whole thing.
We're looking it up right now. Christopher Paolini confirmed that Book 5 would be a continuation or a sequel. Oh my god!
This is old news though, man. This is old news. Like what are you doing? Why are you freaking out about this?
I didn't know.
It'd be like if I came up to someone and said, "Hey, they're making an episode 9 of Star Wars." They wouldn't freak out. They'd be like, "Yeah, well, of course, it made shit tons of money."
I really didn't know. That's awesome, though.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I am psyched.
Yeah, it's a good book series.
I want you to know that one of the questions is there going to be an Elvis movie? And the answer is no, not after they fucked Aragon up that bad.
They can always redo it one day. If Disney gets involved.
Hopefully they do redo it someday.
If Disney gets involved, they can do it. But why would Disney do that? They have Marvel and what are you doing?
Marvel's got enough stuff going on, or Disney's got enough stuff going on. They don't need.
Yeah, but that is the only company that would be able to pull it off, right?
Yeah, no,
so,
I agree with you.
Just give up on those dreams. But yeah, Fantastic Beasts in closing, fucking hype.
For hype?
Most hype of any movie coming out this year or next year, probably. Yeah, I'm more hype than Han Solo, more hype than Episode 9, and more hype than the next trailer we're gonna talk about, Infinity War, which was also a sick trailer.
It was really sick.
A lot of Guardians involved. That was very surprising. Like this, it seems like it's gonna be a very Guardians heavy movie.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get an equal balance of screen time because that's what everybody's first saying. It's only a 2.5 hour runtime.
2 hours 47 minutes, I believe.
Oh, then they lengthened
the official length's out, but I don't remember what it is. But I think it's like don't look it up, just talk.
They did some math, and they said that with the runtime for everybody to get equal screen time on Infinity Wars, everybody gets 15 minutes.
It was like 2 minutes.
What?
What I saw was like every character would get 2 minutes.
2 hours and 36 minutes. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to get to see everybody in detail.
Yeah, it looks very Guardians heavy, is all I'm saying. It was like Guardians were involved in multiple different scenes and different shots.
The interactions between Star-Lord and Tony Stark.
I like that. I like that plan. Besides the fact that it sucks, I'm going to come up with a new one.
I'm excited for the different interactions. Loki.
Hey, Peter Parker.
Peter. Mr.
No, you're supposed to say Doctor Strange. You're supposed to say, we're using our made-up names. This guy didn't even see the trailer. He's a fake fan.
I did see the trailer. I don't remember that bit. I was watching it.
The last scene.
I was watching it over my shoulder, over my boss's shoulder at work yesterday. Honestly, I'm psyched for that. I'm psyched for Spidey and Strange. That's going to be interesting.
That scene with the fucking Infinity Gauntlet, like in Captain America, like being able to hold it off. Like, oh man.
Yeah, there's some
so awesome
fan theory about that scene that I was reading, and maybe it's possible, but I don't know why this is the direction they go with it. But some fans are saying that they think that Captain America, that's not Captain America. They're thinking that is Loki disguised to look like Captain America. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know where people have gotten that from, but it seems to be building steam. Because I thought when Loki was disguised as somebody, his eyes were green, not yellow. Right?
Yeah, but I mean Loki's totally Team Thanos.
No.
He gave him the Tesseract.
Yeah.
He's Loki's Team Thanos.
We'll see.
He's Team Thanos for sure. That was definitely Captain America. Anyone who says otherwise is just wrong.
I mean,
some people can have opinions, and some people are just wrong.
People are trying to pull some like obscure shapeshifters out of the Marvel universe to try and.
You know who I think it is?
Captain America.
No, I agree. Steve Rogers, to be specific.
I agree.
Not Falcon or Bucky, but Steve Rogers.
Do we? Who's kicking it? Who's
gonna die?
Yeah.
Iron Man, Captain America, Thor. Gone.
You think Thor's gonna die?
Thor's done. That scene where we see his head like getting crushed, his head's actually gonna get crushed. He's done, gone. Get rid of him.
I don't think so.
Chris Hemsworth's already like, I don't even want to do another Thor movie. Why keep him around?
Oh, I didn't know Hemsworth had come out with that.
Yeah, he's done. Robert Downey Jr. needs to, just because that'll be the emotional beat.
I don't think they're gonna kill Iron Man. I think they're going to maim him. My running theory is that he's gonna lose his arm.
Nah, he gonna die.
No, he's gonna lose his
Iron
arm.
Man needs to die. Iron Man's the one character beyond a doubt I would put money on that he dies.
They're gonna Captain America. Captain America is my definite. Iron Man, I don't think they're gonna kill him. They're gonna maim him, and they're going to retire Tony Stark. He'll pass the torch to somebody else, and they'll keep him around as a once in a time Stan Lee-esque almost cameo appearance. I think.
Nah, he gonna die.
Nah, we'll see.
He gonna die.
To be honest, I've got so many movies I've got to watch to catch up.
You know what would help with that?
Actually, watching the movies.
No, if you had Blu-rays. DVDs are scientifically proven to be harder to watch than
Just get on Netflix. I gotta watch Doctor Strange, Ragnarok, both of the Guardians movies, and I probably won't watch the second one. Everybody tells me not to bother with the second one, and then I gotta find a way to bootleg Black Panther.
Whoa! Go give that movie the money it deserves.
Is it still in theaters?
Yeah, it's still in theaters, man. It came out a month ago.
Yeah,
what do you think this is?
I'll pay for
China?
it. No, I'll pay. Under what premise was that comment just made?
Star Wars got pulled in China after 3 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, the newest one. Like, it didn't make a lot of money, so they just stopped. They just gone. 3 weeks, continue theaters anymore.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, they're not big on Star Wars over in China.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but like the Han Solo is like you know how it's like over here Han Solo, a Star Wars story.
Yeah.
Title has no connection to Star Wars over in China. I don't remember what they said the title was, but it's.
It'll be interesting to see if it sells better because it's not connected to Star Wars.
I mean, can't do worse. Get pulled after 3 weeks. Am I right? But yeah, that is Infinity War. Hyped for that trailer. Not as hyped as Crimes of Grindelwald, which is going to be a better movie. I said it. Put money on it. Put money on that. It'll have a better critical and audience reception than Infinity War.
I think it'll be better because it will be. There's less to do in it. Infinity War.
To do.
No. I'm just saying, Infinity Wars is a massive undertaking, and they're smart breaking it up into 2 movies, but I feel like the first movie by itself will not be as well received as both of the movies together after the second part of Infinity War comes
right.
out.
I remember how after the second half of Dead Man's Chest came out, people were like, you know what? Those 2 Pirates of the Caribbean movies were some of the best. I'm glad they broke it up into 2 parts.
Well, I mean, Deathly Hallows.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm
using the same.
I love the second Deathly Hallows movie, right? The first one's still a piece of shit. Guess what? The second one didn't come out, and I didn't go back and say, you know what? That first movie was good. No, I say that first movie was needed to make the second one good, but that first one was still not good. It's not a good movie. Yeah. But I mean, here's another thing. Infinity War, they have all this comics and stuff to pull from. Crimes of Grindelwald, whole new story. Like that's different. That's new.
Yeah, but isn't J.K. Rowling still?
I mean, yes, she wrote it, but I mean, she just straight up wrote it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not going to be any worse than one of her books.
I mean, like what's easier? Hey, make a sequel to Jaws or come up with a new story.
For somebody like her, she probably already had this tucked away.
Nah, she didn't.
All
right, and the third and final trailer we're going to talk about in Trailer Talk, Trailer Time.
Trailer Time.
It's staying, Rob. I don't care if you hate it. It's staying.
I feel like you just want to get something ridiculous put on a shirt.
I mean, I totally want that on a shirt now. That's not the reason I did that. I did that because I was like, I don't know. I'll give you a trick, Rob. I come up with dumb names for the segments. That's the trick. But the final trailer is the Geralt in Soul Calibur trailer. Just looks good, man. I don't know. There's not a whole lot to say about that.
I'm not a big fighter player, but I mean, he looks like
Geralt just fits in so well there. Like his whole I hate this place. Basically, like, why am I here?
He looks like he's gonna be fun and have a fun combat style.
And this might be the last time we see Geralt, because they said they're not going to make a Witcher 4. Which is sad.
Alright.
Well, I mean, I guess they're making the Geralt Netflix series, but I'll just sit there and have me not watch it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You know how hyped I was for the Punisher series? Very. Haven't watched a single episode. But yeah, not a whole lot to say there. But Geralt Soul Calibur, sick trailer. Sick trailer. Will I play Soul Calibur 6? Probably not. Probably not. But sick trailer.
No.
Moving on. It's
Maybe
time.
in an arcade setting I'd play Soul Calibur. But,
Wait, you think Dave and Buster's is gonna have that shit?
no, a replay arcade. A replay museum. Have you been down there to Tarpon?
No.
There's this place down in Tarpon. It's called the.
But Tarpon's so far away.
It's called the Replay Museum. You go in and you pay like $12,
$12? That's ridiculous.
and they've got wall to wall, 75, 80 feet wall to wall pinball machines, old arcade cabinets. They've got the Mortal Kombat, Super Mario Brothers in the arcade cabinet. They've got like the Metallica, Guns N' Roses pinball machines. Avengers.
Metallica and Guns N' Roses had a crossover pinball machine?
No, they didn't, but they have. The
I'm way less hyped now.
They got a walking.
I was about to go there, but then they didn't have the crossover.
Walking Dead pinball machine, Star Trek pinball machine.
But are they going to have Soul Calibur 6 on an arcade machine?
It's possible. I mean, they've got.
Is Soul Calibur 6 coming out in arcade?
I don't know. I don't know. They'll rig something together. They've got a.
This all just seems like a made up pipe dream.
No, it's not. They've got a Xbox set up down there with. It's in an arcade cabinet, but it's got Bandai versus Namco, the most Bandai Namco game. It's fun. But
So moving on from trailer talk, trailer time.
trailer talk time.
Trailer talk, trailer time. It's time for those juicy rumors, man.
I don't have any juicy rumors, Mike. What do you got?
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't.
Moving on. We don't got to say everything.
Oh, okay.
I was counting on you for that.
Oh, I thought.
No, we're talking about GTA 6, man. We're talking about GTA 6.
Putting you in the hot seat.
Oh, and a couple rumors come about it.
Yeah.
For starters, the release date rumored 2021.
Yeah, it's sooner than I would have guessed.
Way sooner, man. I mean, Red Dead's not coming out until October this year. Basically 2019, and they're saying 2 years after that, GTA 6.
Supposedly they've been working on it.
Nah, they've been working on Red Dead. They don't have two teams no more. What I'm trying to say is that this rumor, that part, fucking bullshit. No way it comes out 2021. And we ain't seen that game until 2024 at the earliest.
The earliest.
2024. And it's gonna be good when it comes out. You know why it's gonna be good?
Why?
Because that other rumor about GTA 6.
Vice City.
Going back to Vice City!
Ah!
Is that a good or
It's
a
gonna
bad?
be, no, it's gonna be great.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
It's gonna be great. Do you know? Are we going to present day Vice City, or is it gonna be back in like the time window?
The time zone is gonna, well, if it's in the present in that time zone, it'll be its own time zone that's always in daylight savings time.
Is it going back to the era that the original Vice City took place in?
I do not know. I would be happy with either. Maybe. Idea.
Prequel, sequel.
You play. It'll be like Godfather 2. You go back and forth between the past, where you're playing as your dad, the present where you're yourself. Boom.
Yeah.
Made $1 million. You're welcome, Rockstar.
Prequel, sequel, like I just said.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be.
Or taking a
But
page out of
it wouldn't be a prequel sequel if it doesn't connect to the other Vice City games. It would just be another game set in the time where you're in two different time zones.
Taking a page out of 2K's book, the pre-sequel.
Doesn't 2K own Rockstar? That's a bad example.
No, 2K made
2K and Rockstar are the same people.
Borderlands the pre-sequel.
Yeah, I know. What I'm saying is like why would you'd be taking a page out of your own book? It would be taking out 2K's book.
Take a page out of a slightly different copy.
I'm Bill Belichick. I'm gonna take a page out of the Patriots playbook here.
You know what? They'd do it just for their own posterity. Or Bill Belichick would.
Take a page out of the Patriots playbook here and sign Tom Brady, dude. But yeah, I'm excited. Nice City, man. It's cool.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Ever play Hotline Miami?
No.
It's a free game on PlayStation, man. What are you doing?
What?
Did you miss that? It was a
win.
I want to say within the last year.
I've only had the PS4 for like the last 3 or 4 months.
Why didn't Nikki download it?
Because she didn't have PlayStation Plus. She never played it.
That's my response to that. Moving on, we got some sick casting news in the world of entertainment. Yeah, there is a young actor out there, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm sure there's multiple.
Loves Superman so much, right?
Yeah.
He's his favorite. So much that he named his son Kal-El, right?
I should know who this is. I remember reading this story.
He's been in such hit films as National Treasure 1, National Treasure Book of Secrets.
Oh, I do know. Yeah.
Con Air. Face off. He took my face off.
That one was for you, Christian.
No, that was just because I love that movie. That's so stupid. Nicolas Cage, right?
Yeah.
And back in the day, there was a little movie called The Death of Superman. Right? Yeah. Death of Superman, I believe, was what the working title was.
Sure.
You can find out about it in the documentary, which one I'm getting confused here. The Death of Superman Lives What Happened. Created by one John Snap over at Collider. It's an entertainment news website thing. They do the Smowdown stuff.
No, it was just, I thought it was a fun word to say.
Alright, good for you. But back then, this Nicolas Cage was set to play Superman. He was going to be Superman. Yeah. This was if you look at the story, this was a weird movie.
Yeah, no.
Brainiac was involved, but Brainiac was like a spider.
Yeah.
Tim Burton was working on it. There's rumors that they might make it into an animated film, which would be sick. It'd be so different, man.
Weird.
It'd be weird, but it'd be awesome. But he never got that chance because by the time that they finally made a Superman movie, it's Man of Steel.
Yeah.
This is not the one we got, which I enjoy, but yeah,
Was that the one with
Henry Cavill?
Yeah,
the first Henry Cavill one.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
But he's finally getting his second chance to play Superman.
Really?
Because he's gonna get to voice Superman in Teen Titans Go to the Movies. So exciting news! Nick Cage finally gets a chance to play Superman.
I'm so mad
Bad news.
that you built up this whole story it's that abortion of a Teen Titans reboot.
I thought for sure that you were going to know what was going on. So I was so glad, because my plan was, okay, I'm going to try to build this up, but he's going to catch on like halfway. I'm sure you're going to be like, oh, he's in the Teen Titans movie.
I remember seeing it, and I blocked it out because I was like, here's something I could literally not care any less about.
Yeah, but Nick Cage, man, don't you have to?
Yeah, but Teen Titans Go!
Nick Cage loves Superman. He gets to play Superman.
Okay, good for him. He gets a participation trophy.
What if this movie's actually good? You know what no one thought would be good? Do you know what no one thought would be good? The sequel to Paddington.
You know?
That has like an 89 on Rotten Tomatoes.
You know what?
People love Paddington too.
Oh,
they had no right to be good.
Speaking of, we never talked about it. Speaking of favorite teddy bears, did you see the trailer for
Christopher Robin?
Yeah. I'm excited about that. I was big into Winnie the Pooh. Was probably my favorite cartoon growing up.
Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh.
Tumbly, cuddly.
I could not tell you the words.
Something, I don't know.
Deep in the 100-acre woods where Christopher Robin plays. Winnie the Pooh. But yeah, I saw the trailers. I'm confused as what's going on. So I don't know if I'm hyped because it was like, is he having a mental breakdown? Is that really Winnie the Pooh? Who knows?
I think it's really the Winnie the Pooh. I think it's going to be a story about reconnecting with your youth and not getting caught up in adult drabble. That's the vibe I got from it. I'm still hyped for it. It's going to be great.
But what I'm really confused is I thought Anakin killed all the younglings, so why would Winnie the Pooh still be there? Get it? Because it's Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan's there. No, I got it.
It could always be good. You gotta have faith in movies.
Oh yeah.
Even though Teen Titans Go. No, I'm talking about Teen Titans Go here. Go to the movies.
Even
though the show's bad, there's always a chance.
You know what'd be great? If they spent all the money on advertising, making it look like the horrible Teen Titans Go, and then when you actually sit down to watch it, it's like old school, like original Teen Titans.
Or you actually go to watch it, and it's actually the Batman movie, like the standalone Ben Affleck Batman. Thank you. Next up on my list is Rob shit. So go. Not the game, that's later, but the other shit you had.
Oh, just normal
Like
news?
because you said, I had like some entertainment shit I wanted to throw in there.
So this is the part of the show where I enjoy making nerds cry.
Do I need to get you tissues first?
No, I'm good. I've accepted.
Are you good?
Recently on Twitter, one DJ Wise
Khaled?
DJ Wise Pariah.
No,
He doesn't have the best music. This guy, he not the best music. DJ Wise Pariah tweeted at Rick and Morty co-creator Dan Harmon.
Oh, I like him.
Excuse me.
He's done stuff.
The tweet reads as such: "Quit wasting time and go finish the next R&M season, you lazy alcoholic."
Bro, I love Robin Michelle. ... Such an underrated show.
We're waiting on you to finish writing it like that fucking book. I'm sorry, fucking. There was no G.
That's important.
It's unclear what book he's talking about or where he gets off, but nevertheless, Dan Harmon replied, "I hear you, tough spot. On one hand, it can be challenging, especially with crippling lazy alcoholism, to write a show
Alcoholism is heavy.
to write a show that hasn't been ordered by a network. On the other hand, the thought that fans like you pay the price, I mean, ... I'm gonna grab a drink."
Oh, back to the alcoholism.
So what we need to take from that is that basically Cartoon Network Adult Swim has not even ordered season 4 of Rick and Morty. The best outlook you've got waiting for season 4 is 2020.
You sure you don't want tissues?
No, I knew this was gonna happen.
Do you really want to make nerds cry? Here's what I gotta say to the nerds. Futurama's better, bitches.
Futurama...
Better.
Both of the shows wear on me. I can't sit down and watch a lot of them anymore.
I can watch marathon on marathon if you
I missed this week's episode of Final Space, and that was what I was going to talk about. And what's happening, yo? What's been up, yo?
He finds a gerbil thing or something.
Have you been watching it?
No, I just said a random thing, man.
I mean, that's literally something that could happen within the realm of the show. So... anyway, there's no reason for us not to think Rick and Morty is getting the big 4th season, but at this point, it's not coming.
But it ended so perfectly. I mean,
any time before,
the death of all mankind.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that Dan Harmon has already made the next 6 seasons of the show, and he's just going to release them all when he passes away. Just be like, hey, I had the show going the whole time, bitches.
So don't expect new Rick and Morty before the next general election.
Just go watch more Futurama instead.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hypno Frog. Remember Hypno Frog?
Yeah.
I used to watch that.
Hypno Toad.
Oh, you're right.
that was the one time. Viewers at home, mark this day in your calendar because that was
one time Mike was wrong.
The one time
I wouldn't expect it to happen again, ever. If he's wrong in the future, the world's just wrong and he was right. Next, we're going to touch on sports. And when I say sports this time, I don't just mean football.
What other sports are there besides
MMA?
Oh.
It's fighting. People beat the shit out of each other.
All right. What do we got going on?
You know what? Another
octagon
sport that people beat the shit out of each other in is boxing, right?
Yeah.
And the master at that, unfortunately, you got to give him props. The undefeated Floyd Mayweather.
No. I hate him.
Yeah.
I feel like most people
He had
do.
great footwork. Good reach.
Yeah.
He was a very technical boxer. He could.
Who was it that he fought? I'm drawing a blank.
Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor, on the other hand, does real fighting. And hey, I can grab you and beat the literal shit out of you fighting.
I feel like
I can kick you. I can punch, grapple.
I feel like Conor McGregor had trouble fighting Floyd Mayweather in the ring in the boxing ring because of the distance they went.
He didn't have stamina.
Exactly.
Give him another couple years, he could have done it. But
yeah.
But so you'd be like, okay, this story's over. Floyd proved, hey, I'm a good boxer. Conor, I mean, and the couple rounds where he was actually getting punches in,
he gave the good old college.
He gave a good fight. He had no shot.
No,
his shot was to knock him out in the first couple rounds, but he didn't have the stamina. But no, apparently Floyd's going to actually train in MMA now.
Oh
he
my
has started his
God.
training to do MMA
It's
fighting.
going to be like Christmas morning. I'm so hyped for
when
that.
he gets the shit beat out of him.
I was going to say, listen, I don't normally talk about paying for pay-per-views for fights, but this one I might.
You know who I want him to fight?
Who?
I want him to fight Jason David Frank. The original green
power.
white, red and turbo, black and Dino Thunder Ranger.
You know the MMA needs to come up with a new division, and it's got nothing to do based on weight. It's
Celebrity.
It's the MMA celebrity edition. We can throw CM Punk in there. We can throw in the Green Power Ranger.
Oh, I really wish they would have got to fight.
Let's get CM Punk's apparently still training, despite the fact that he got his literal shit kicked in.
Green Ranger is undefeated in both the fights he was participating in.
Did he do any major fights though? I didn't see him do
No, no
any
major fights.
televised fights.
But I mean, he's certified in martial arts and shit. Like he can fight. He's up there now. He's gonna be someone in the Valiant universe. It's a comic thing.
I saw that. I saw the article. Bloodshot.
Yeah, I think that's it. But then there's also a Bloodshot movie with Vin Diesel happening. So I don't know.
Yeah,
it's all very confusing.
We're too many chefs. There's too many cooks. I always fuck it up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The too many. I'll show it to you later. It's an Adult Swim bit. People know it wasn't like one of their off the air episodes.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy,
That's like the
even MTV.
That's like the farthest thing from what I'm talking about right now.
No, like literally, like the opening to that is straight up the Too Many Cooks opening is the same thing.
So you do know what?
Yeah, I'm fucking with you. Too many cooks, too many cooks, too many cooks. But you did fuck up because it's chef.
I always go to chefs for some reason.
But yeah, that's all the sports news I got. Stuff happened in football. It's free agency. A lot of tradings. Look it up yourself. Nothing that big. I want to. Richard Sherman went to San Francisco. Guess that's interesting. The Bucks got someone from the Eagles. But yeah, that's all I care about. And that's all the sports we have before he looks up hockey stuff.
No. Hold on.
Hold on to what we've got.
So we're gearing up for the playoffs. In the hockey league. At this point, pretty much Tampa Bay Lightning locked in.
They have the second biggest odds of winning the NHL championship. Stanley Cup.
Yeah, and I saw who they were given the best chance to, and it kind of surprised me.
Villanova?
Winnipeg Jets.
I made a perfect March Madness joke there.
I don't watch basketball, Mike.
Oh, a 16 seed beat a number 1 seed yesterday.
I did see that.
That's funny.
Little Caesars is giving away free pizza for it.
Someone apparently put in an $800 bet on the 16 seed to beat the 1 seed.
Yeah, I'm sure they retired the day after.
$16,000.
Oh, that's not
on an $800 bet. $16,000.
That's ridiculous.
It's like that guy that made like a couple million by betting that the first play in the Super Bowl the one year was going to be a safety. Like the first score in the game was going to be a safety.
Yeah. I mean, that's literally like people make their freaking career money doing stuff like that. The Predators have clinched their spot. I guess the Bolts haven't clinched yet, but I mean, basically we'd have to fall down and lose every game for the rest of the year, for the rest of the season to not.
Hey, and if someone could do it, it'd be a Tampa Bay team.
Other than that, I know the Coyotes have been eliminated. I'm pretty sure Ottawa has been eliminated, which is why that freaking
Get those Canadian teams out of here.
loss we suffered Tuesday night, was it?
I mean, hockey's really an American sport. I don't know why we let Canada participate.
Vancouver has been eliminated.
The Canucks.
The Canucks.
They have a weird name. Why do we let them hockey?
I don't know. But anyway, that's pretty much all I got for that. Lightning play tonight and tomorrow. I'm going to the game tomorrow.
Way to just time date this. Well, I guess I already said St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
It's still coming out on tomorrow, though, is when I'm putting this up.
Oh, you are?
The video, hopefully Monday? Maybe?
Why not just do it tomorrow?
Because I always want to have consistency, and if we always record on Sunday, I won't be able to sync it up the same day, so it'd have to be Monday normally.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully Monday. That's the plan. So that's all your fake sports news?
Yeah, that's all my hockey news.
All right. Moving on. Oh, it's time for my favorite segment of the show.
What's that?
My favorite segment is the Rob Names His Segment show.
Oh, okay.
It's time for Rob's game, and my fun in the game is ranking the name he comes up with this week. So, Rob, name your game.
2.5 truths.
2.5 truths. Clever. Maybe next week we won't have to play this segment.
I'm getting better. Alright, so this week, Mike, you are looking for the fake news article.
Alright. And when I find it, I'm supposed to say, fake news.
No. Let me get all three stories out before you make your assumption. The first one is Honolulu bans distracted walking.
True news.
It's no longer a crime. Get out of here, pop-up. In Utah to let your kids play outside alone. And Kentucky votes to ban child marriage. The law theme just kind of fell in my lap this week. I had to do some digging, but
all right, it's time to use my profound logic.
All right, where do you want to start?
Right, for starters, Kentucky.
Yeah.
It's a fucked up place.
Yeah.
They for sure have laws on the book about child marriage.
Okay.
And I think it's possible that they would try to get rid of those. So I'm going to say that one is true news. Or as Donald Trump would say, Fox News. Fox. That one is Fox and Friends.
Okay, so Kentucky votes to ban child marriage. You think that's true?
I believe that is Fox and Friends.
Okay.
Next up, the children being outside, right?
Yeah. It's no longer a crime in Utah to let your kids play outside alone.
You said that had a pop-up, right? Which it would, in my theory, think that it's a real news site. Because The Onion wouldn't do pop-ups. So for that reason, I'm going to say that is Fox and Friends. Which leaves... What was the final story of the first one?
Honolulu
the Honolulu banning the distracted walking. I'm going to say that is fake news.
For the first time, Mike is actually right.
Woo!
And the reason I named it 2.5 truths is because I'm not sure if that's actually fake news, but I found it on The Onion, so we're going to go with the fact that Honolulu did not, in fact, ban distracted walking.
They actually encourage it. In fact, you have to hula dance now.
You get bonus points because it's no longer a crime in Utah to let your kids play outside alone was actually from Fox News 13, the Salt Lake City branch.
I called it. I told you.
After 2 weeks of floundering, Mike has finally come
I got those bonus points to make it
come in swinging. So let's just...
So what you're saying is that I was going down in the earlier rounds, but now I'm coming out swinging?
Yeah.
I'm your number one with a bullet? I have a loaded God complex.
It's not. That's
cock
not
it and pull it?
Loaded gun complex.
It's God complex.
No, it's loaded gun complex. Cock it and pull it.
Yeah, I know, but I think he says loaded God complex.
I am certain it is loaded gun complex.
Right. Continue your story. I got some researching.
So now it's time for a new, not always weekly segment with Rob. The fuck's up with this? Kentucky votes to ban child marriage. The fuck's up with this? This just now happened? Kentucky, and here's the thing, it's not just Kentucky.
All right, okay, I have to interrupt you here. I am looking at the lyrics for Sugar Going Down Swinging, and the words are, a loaded God complex, cock and pull it.
I thought it was a loaded gun complex.
Yeah, but that's why it's a song and not something someone would say.
I've been singing nonsense for the last how many... Okay, back to my segment.
I mean, it's not nonsense, it's just the incorrect words.
Kentucky is just now voting to ban child marriage? Really? Really, Kentucky?
I mean, Kentucky was the Roy Moore state, right?
Kentucky is... No, that was Alabama.
They're all...
Kentucky is one
If
of...
you're in what is considered a southern state, what I say, take no offense to yourself, but all the southern states are fucked up in the same way.
Kentucky is one of 25 states where, provided certain conditions are met, a child...
20? Hold on.
25 states where child marriage is okay?
So in half the states, you can
What the fuck's up with this?
Oh, we totally just like...
A child can walk down the aisle to marry at any age. No bride or groom is too young. Yeah! What the fuck is going on, America?
See, here's what you don't realize, that this actually wasn't a law until Twilight came out, and after they saw Jacob imprinting on their child, they were like, oh, we should make that a law.
A bill approved by the Kentucky legislature and headed to the governor's desk would change that. Kentucky's SB 48 would make it illegal for anyone 16 and younger to marry. Okay, but 16 is still a little young to get married.
Yeah, but I mean, baby steps. Not literally, because we don't want the babies to step down the aisle. I say, we're getting rid of baby steps.
All states generally require those 17 and younger to get consent from a parent or judge. 9 states, including Kentucky under current law, allow officials to waive the minimum age requirement for girls who are pregnant. People assume that child marriage is a thing of generations past. Yeah? No? I mean, I would assume... Did you assume that?
I mean, not generations past, but I would have said... Not in my country. Or would have said, I mean, only like Kentucky or something. I didn't know it was 25 states.
The Virginia-based advocacy group is leading a nationwide push. Does that mean that both of the Virginias have this too? Where you can just get child married?
No, it's just one of the Virginias. Just West Virginia. Regular Virginia, they got rid of.
Oh, there's an infographic. There's an infographic.
Please tell me where Florida is.
How young is too young to marry? The options are 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, or no age floor.
Are the black ones no age?
No, the black ones are 18.
Okay.
Which means that all of these states say that there's no age floor for young marriage.
The orange?
I mean, that's the way I'm reading this.
Oh, that's horrible.
Right?
That's so not good.
Let's talk about a backward-ass society we live in, where Texas is one of the on the forefront of making sure people are 18 before they are married.
As someone that's wearing a shirt from a Texas-based company, I'm very offended. They're very progressive. Have you been to Austin?
I have not. I've not been farther west than Alabama.
Did you go there to attend a 14-year-old's wedding?
No, I went there and then I was like, wow, this place is crazy. And I went back across the river to Georgia, where it was slightly less crazy.
So you went way down yonder on the Chattahoochee?
Actually, I think I have camped on the Chattahoochee before. Even, Alaska, how young is too young to marry? Apparently in Alaska, 13 is too young.
I mean, in Alaska, you find what you can get, right? There's only so many people up there. I mean,
New York is at 17. Montana, both of the Dakotas, Minnesota, Iowa, Wisconsin, Illinois, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, Washington, D.C. say 16. New York says 17. So does Nebraska and Oregon.
Oregon?
Oregon. New Hampshire and Alaska say 14. And everybody else says there's no age floor.
That's messed up.
Which New Hampshire has an age floor of 13 years for girls and 14 years for boys.
Well, I mean, men do mature slower, so yeah.
Texas and Virginia both allow exceptions for emancipated minors, who may be as young as 16.
Yeah, that's
That's been what
up.
What the fuck's up with this?
You know what that is though?
What?
It's hashtag Fox News. It's not real.
Other than that, I don't know what exactly. Okay, I guess it being a crime to let your kids play outside alone is ridiculous too.
Yeah, I mean, when did that come about? Because I'm sure, like back in our parents' and grandparents' age, they were like, "Get the fuck out of the house! What are you doing?"
That's what I'm saying.
It's light outside.
Is it dangerous?
Leave.
Is it extremely dangerous in Utah for them to have a law like that?
Well, they don't anymore. So it was dangerous for a brief period of time. Like, it's dangerous in Utah. They were like, "Hey, now that we married off all those perverts to the 14-year-olds, it's good. You can go outside now." Because to me, since they could legally marry your kids.
I guess. Because to me, it just seems like it would give kids from Utah a complex about not being able to be outside without an adult around.
A loaded God complex?
Cock it and pull it. Am I rolling on the rest of my news stories?
Next up is news. And the first thing on that is Rob stuff.
Okay. So rolling through with that, just got a few headlines.
Roll on
for you.
highway, roll along, roll on down.
The fast food chain Sonic. I don't even know if they're national or if they're regional.
I believe they're national. You know what's not national though?
What?
They're BOGO wings because they fucked that shit up.
They fucked their recipes
Oh
up.
look, they're popcorn chickens now. You can't get them for your wings.
Yeah, it's stupid. I don't go to Sonic's anymore. Sonic is and definitely not after this news story. Sonic is going to sell pickle juice slushies. So if you like gross things, I guess you're going to go eat at Sonic's now.
But while I'm there, can I get a sweet tea, no ice, and an orange Fanta? You want Dr. Pepper with ice?
You want Dr.
Extra
Pepper
ice?
with ice?
The extra ice.
Extra ice.
What kind of Fanta do you want? We only got orange.
A Yale study has come out that says that sad, lonely introverts are natural-born social psychologists, which
That's weird. They said psychopaths wrong.
which only confirms the fact that I'm going to go for a degree in psychology.
I thought you weren't anymore.
No, I stopped sociology. Now I'm doing psychology.
Aren't those basically the same thing except one sucks and the other doesn't?
No, psychology's like...
I know the difference. Sociology's like groups of people. Psychology's like a singular person. Right?
Yeah, psychology's closer to biology.
I took
Sociology,
both the classes, right?
Sociology is closer to like...
And I have a college credit in psychology.
communication.
So what's that?
I've actually taken
All the good that does.
I've actually taken every psych course that PHSC has to offer, which is why I figured might as well run with that. 6 separate studies were conducted, and it just basically stated that if you're a lonely introvert, you are better at assessing truths about human social behavior without any formal training or anything. So if you got
You know what it is? I figured it out.
What?
The key to the human mind is memes. And lonely introverts, big fan of memes.
Okay, so it's time for a similar segment to the segment we just got down to. The fuck's up with this?
Is that exactly what you said?
It is the exact same segment.
Nope, you need new name. New name if it's a new segment.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help us.
That was good, but I had another one, but I like that. Do you want to hear my other ones? I like that. Keep that.
Go ahead.
But the one that I think you should do is... oh shit, what'd you say? It was... The fuck's up with this shit, part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo. Alright, penis
Put the stuff back
facials.
where we came from, or so help me. So help me.
So help me and cut. Penis facials are Hollywood's favorite new beauty trend. What do you think a penis facial entails, Mike? I have the article here.
I'll let you know. Pre-show, I guessed something. You said that was incorrect.
Yeah, no, not
the obvious.
Not the obvious.
So, my next thought, because you said it was worse, right? I'm going to say that what they do is they get a man, right? No, you know what? No, a simulated man. They get a dildo, right? They put face cream on that, and then they just slap it back and forth on their face until it's properly moisturized. That is my official guess for what it is.
I wish you were right. The weird beauty practices of the Hollywood elite have become so bizarre that they sound like parodies of themselves. Think bird poo and placenta facials, snake venom eye cream, and being stung by bees. Yet the latest trend manages to take things one step further. This is an article on the I Fucking Love Science website.
Do you, in fact, love science?
I do fucking love science. I don't fucking love the next sentence I'm about to speak, though. Kate Blanchett.
I was going to say, do we need to up our rating for this segment of the podcast?
This is definitely mature. Kate Blanchett credits her youthful glow to a treatment that uses the foreskins of Korean newborn babies, a.k.a. a penis facial.
I mean, they got enough of them over in Korea, right?
You can't tell me you're not a little shocked by the fact that somebody's taking penis foreskin and using it to make a paste.
I mean, is that any different than using a placenta or shit like that?
Yeah, because the difference is
fucked up, right?
The difference is for stem cell research, I'm not putting it on my face.
You don't know. What if it's a beauty stem cell research? Didn't think about that, did you? No, it's messed up, but am I surprised? It's sad, but no.
Kate Blanchett told Vogue Australia it's something, I don't know what it is, or whether it's just because it smells a bit like sperm. There's some enzyme in it, so my skincare person refers to it as a penis facial.
I'd love to see it. That's like the way that she's like, yeah, it's a penis facial.
On the company website, it goes by a far more palatable name, the Hollywood EGF facial. It is FDA approved. EGF stands
That's
for...
weird. That's FDA approved, but if I want to cure my cancer...
Epidermal growth factor serum. Derived from the progenitor cells of the human fibroblast taken from Korean newborn baby foreskin. I hope the parents of these babies or these babies are getting compensated for this.
Probably not.
Probably
Or at
not.
least not a reasonable wage. That reminded me of something I need to look up, so vamp.
Okay, moving on to the next story. Mike,
That's me?
you know that the corporal form in which we inhabit as consciousness is decaying, right? And that we're all eventually going to die, and there's nothing that we can do to stop that, right?
No, I'm going to live forever. I'm going to be forever young. I'm going to be forever young.
I need to keep a lighter in my pocket so when you bust into that I can... a new Silicon Valley based startup is offering a mind uploading service. Basically, they're going to be able to take everything in your brain, your thoughts, your memories, your preferences, your favorite colors, that one embarrassing thing that happened to you in elementary school that we're not going to talk about. They're going to be able to take all of that and upload it to the cloud. What do you think about that, Mike?
I think I can't find my story, but I'm not going to do that.
Well,
I don't want to be in my own mind. Last thing I want to do is have it on a computer.
Would you even consider it, though?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
What if I told you that for this to happen, the procedure they have to do is 100% fatal?
Well, in that case, nope.
The company is...
I prefer to get my consciousness to
Next
continue
time?
on in the old-fashioned way of hypnotizing a black man into the back of their mind and putting my consciousness in them.
That snaps for the Get Out reference.
Thank you. Thank you.
So...
Winner of Best Original Screenplay.
So Nectome is the name of the company. They are going to preserve your brain and upload it.
Nope, they're not. Not my brain.
They are going to inject into your arteries a chemical that's going to simultaneously kill you but continue pumping your heart and lungs so that the brain is preserved while they put it in the USB drive and upload it to the cloud. Now,
hold on. It's going into the cloud?
Yeah, they're going to put it on the cloud.
No one even knows how the cloud works.
I was going to say.
1 second you'll be trying to talk to your family. The next second, boom, you're a naked celebrity picture.
I don't know how they can do it. I don't know. Okay, they've done it on an old woman. They camped out in Portland for 2 months. There was some elderly woman that had passed, or that was going to pass, and she said, yeah, sure, do whatever. She died, and 2 hours
I'll
later...
let you know. She was high as fuck.
She died, and 2 hours later, they did the procedure and preserved the brain and uploaded it into a computer. But they said that the damage done in the 2 hours was significant. They said that the data transfer was complete. But here's the thing.
So it didn't work.
They're saying that they need to be able to do it on somebody who dies in the process of the procedure, not dies and then they collect the body and do the procedure.
Because it didn't work.
So, well, no, it worked. It transferred the data. They're just saying they don't know what they lost in that 2 hour period of decay.
Can they talk to her?
No.
So I'm going to go with it didn't work.
Right now, what they're doing is uploading it to the cloud and leaving it there. until they come up with a way to put it back into a conscious body. I don't know if they're going to alter carbon this thing. I don't know if they're going to be able to.
You know what this sounds like? This sounds like what the Master did during all of season 10 of Doctor Who.
Sure.
Because she went and she, like, all the people that the Doctor faced and stuff, like, when they died, she uploaded their consciousness, and then they all became Cybermen after.
Very much.
And that's why they're like, don't burn the bodies, because they were in great pain when you burn the bodies. Because they were so connected to their consciousness.
So there's not... I don't know if they're going to create a program that allows the information from the brain to resume.
For a small subscription fee. I'm gonna microtransaction the shit out of the afterlife, man.
Nectome. So
hey, just let me know when I can put my head in a jar.
So
and then I'll become president.
Here's the thing. I'm not letting them do this to me. Period.
Yep.
I don't care what kind of money they offer my family. I don't care anything. You're not killing me for this. It's asinine. I mean, I'm sure. Listen, I know we get sound. We got music off of records which were recorded. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I don't know that it's ever going to be.
It's just as simple as uploading your record onto iTunes. We're just going to take your brain.
You're really hitting this Trump thing hard today.
That was my dumb DJ voice.
Oh, what's the difference?
Oh.
So you and me are not going to do this.
Yeah, no.
But people are volunteering for this. There's a waiting list of 25 people currently who have paid the $10,000 deposit to be one of the first people to get uploaded into a computer.
There's also people that want to go to Mars with no chance of coming back. So
one of them...
What I'm trying to say is people are suicidal.
One of them... Okay, but one of them is a 32-year-old Silicon Valley billionaire.
Elon Musk wants to upload himself?
No, I don't know. I'll look it up. But why are you going to decide that you want to throw away your life on
because
he's part of science?
He's part of Hydra, and he wants to be there to distract Captain America when the bombs are coming. Hashtag Winter Soldier.
Here we go. Hold on. I found the article. Silicon Valley billionaire is paying the ultimate price for immortality, death. Well, that and 10 grand. Sam Altman is one of 25 people who have splashed the cast to join a waiting list at Nectome, a startup that promises to upload your brain into a computer to grant you eternal life. It has to kill you.
Now, if I was this guy, right, I would give $10,000 to a bunch of other people, have them test it out.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait until Wait until you're like out of beta.
That's what I'm saying. The process involves embalming your brain for it to potentially, they can't even confirm it yet, potentially be simulated on a computer. The living customer is hooked up to a machine and then pumped full of Nectome's custom embalming chemicals. The method is guaranteedly 100% fatal.
Okay, now here's the thing, right? So if you upload yourself into the computer, your consciousness, right? Let's say like a 14-year-old does this, right? Would they continue to age? Like, would you say after a year they're 15, or would they continue to be 14? What I'm trying to get here is, when you wanted to marry your cyber wife and she was 14 when she was uploaded, can you do it anywhere? Or do I have to go to one of those states like Kentucky?
What is essentially a physician-assisted suicide is only legal right now in 5 of the 50 U.S. states.
So you can legally die in 5 states, but if you want to marry...
And individuals seeking it must have a terminal illness as well as prognosis of 6 months or less to live.
So is this guy gonna die, or what is he?
No, he's gonna die.
No, I meant like in the next 6 months, or how is he able to?
No, he's just paying $10,000. He's a billionaire. He's just paying $10,000 to lay down on a table.
Yeah, but it just said he can't do it unless he has like a death sentence.
Legally, they can't do it. This company doesn't give a shit. Give us $10,000 and we're going to... I mean, okay. props to this company. You know what? Thumbs up to Nectome for being the first company to figure out how to get hit contracts to come to you. Think about it.
That was a good one, Rob. That was cool. Good?
Think about the fact that other hitmen have to go through shady hotel meetings to get their contracts of $10,000. Nectome is standing on each side of the stream with a salmon net in mating season.
But they don't get to hang out that cool hotel with that guy from what's the Halo game? Halo. Robot Dinosaurs. It came out this year. Horizon.
Oh.
Yeah, and Horizon and from Fringe.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's a John Wick reference, by the way.
Yeah, no,
it was the original point.
I got you.
But Rob,
they just hire some rent-a-cops to shade up the place.
Rob, that's pretty fucked up.
That people.
You know what's more fucked up than that, though?
What? The fact that Kentucky is just now passing a bill to prevent child marriages.
Yeah.
Oh, we already talked about that. What's your fucked up thing?
You know, those kids that can get married as children, right?
God, I hate this planet.
They can continue to be kids, right? But you know what they can't be anymore?
What?
Toys R Us kids. Because Toys R Us is closing out all their stores.
That's a shame.
Single one.
Why is everything...
I don't want to grow up.
I'm a Toys R Us kid.
It's gone.
Be strong.
Forever.
Be strong.
But, you haven't been to Toys R Us in forever. So I guess that's part of the problem.
I think the last time I went to Toys R Us was right before The Force Awakens came out, and I was going to check out the
Force Awakens toys?
Yeah, check out the new Star Wars stuff.
You got the hit Jedi action figure of Finn?
No, I didn't
Then
buy
it turns out, boom, he was not a Jedi the whole time.
Yeah.
They tricked you.
At least they're not spoiling their movies with marketing like Marvel is.
Aren't they, though?
I am certain that it is Bruce Banner in the Hulkbuster suit.
Like, I'm 100% sure that when they said, hey, we're making a new Star Wars and Harrison Ford's there, he's going to die.
Yeah.
Your door got him.
Yeah, no.
Shouldn't you address that?
No, I'm not worried about it.
Sure you don't want to address it?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I can do my new segment.
No.
Bitch about Rob, but
no,
he's gone.
No, it can wait. It can wait.
Now, yeah, we gotta do Bitch about Rob while he's here, I guess. Good.
Well, I didn't know you had prepared material for this.
Oh, man, I have a lifetime of Alright, but yeah, Toys R Us is closing. That's sad.
It is sad.
That's all I really gotta say. Very upset by that. But to lighten the mood, it's time for everyone's favorite segment. Besides mine, because my favorite segment's, you naming your segment. Everyone else's favorite segment of dumb comic book shit. Yeah.
What is Superman getting into this week, Mike? Because at this point, I just assume that if it's dumb comic book shit, it's coming from Superman.
He killed Batman.
Okay.
One punch, he killed Batman. I know what you're saying. Oh, he's done it before. Yeah, like Elseworld comics and shit like that. But no, this was in the modern continuity, the ongoing Batman main universe series. Batman comic. Superman punches Batman to kill him.
Once.
Yep, one punch. Boom. Batman
So
dead.
I guess you would say that he's a one-punch man.
No, One Punch Man is a guy who is an anime and he kills everyone in one punch.
Well, yeah.
Superman was just able to kill Batman in one punch because Batman's a human.
So when it comes to Superman and Batman, Superman is one-punch man.
I mean, yeah, but Superman's not even really a man. He's an alien.
Whereas Batman's like Krillin.
I mean, no, because Krillin's not useful, where Batman has saved the world multiple times. How many times has Krillin saved the world? None. The answer is none.
He's helped.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah, he has.
The only thing he's helped with was making Goku angry enough to...
I was going to say, he gives them something to rally upon when he dies.
It's the one time, though. Everyone's just like, yeah, it's Krillin. We'll wish him back. Dragon Balls.
Shenron shows up and he's like, what the fuck did he do this time? Drop the toaster in the tub again?
Yeah, so in the main comic, Superman killed Batman.
Okay.
With a punch.
But why is that dumb? It seems like that would be an accurate representation of how...
It's dumb, because like I said, this was in the main Batman comic.
Well, how can they have a Batman comic without a living Batman?
Well, you see, he was dead, right? He killed him.
Yeah. Then did Superman use the Dragon Balls to wish Bruce Wayne back to life?
No, Poison Ivy used magic to bring Batman back to life.
God, why?
Magic, also officially in Poison Ivy's repertoire. You know what's going on with the Batman comic? Why Poison Ivy's been mentioned both weeks is that she's taking control of everyone's mind on Earth.
Okay.
Everyone's.
Good.
Every single person.
Okay, hive mind.
Including Superman. And now Batman. Who's been brought back from the dead.
Why did Superman kill
With
Batman?
magic. He was under the... He
I thought last week the stupid thing was that Batman broke the control with a whistle.
No. He just was able to beat Superman with a whistle.
Oh, okay.
He was still under control.
I got confused.
Yeah, so that was the check-in with Superman. But that is not where dumb shit from Comic Sense this week.
Why did Poison Ivy bring Batman back then if she's the one controlling Superman?
It's dumb, alright? Magic.
I'm just highlighting why it's dumb. That's what I'm doing right now, Mike. I'm playing it up.
Marvel also has dumb things that happen.
What?
So recently, because Marvel's getting ready to do their relaunch. That.
Yeah, we talked about it.
They have an Avengers series ongoing.
Okay.
Including Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm.
And all the Avengers right now, they're the bad guys in the Avengers series because they all became Ghost Riders. Every single Avenger is a Ghost Rider.
Okay, so I have questions.
Yeah.
Do they retain their pre-Ghost Rider powers?
I don't know. But they just want to destroy the world now.
That would be pretty sick. That would be pretty sick. Ghost Rider, skeleton ass Hulk.
The image I saw was a Ghost Rider floating Doctor Strange.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
Skelemancer or something like that.
How are you gonna come back for that though?
You're not.
All your people Ghost Riders?
You're not. That's the thing. You're not.
Like I always want to say, comics be stupid.
Yep.
And now we come from the next best comic, next best segment. The dumbest shit I've heard in a while.
What?
Returning segment, a couple weeks ago, was the original dumb comic shit, which we got to transfer because comics has a lot of dumb shit.
Yeah.
Now, there's a lot of great Americans out there. There's a lot of shitty Americans out there, right? Both of these, you would be like, you know what, if they made a movie about them, that'd be pretty cool. You know? Like the horrible, like, serial killers, like, I make a movie about that. A great war hero, make a movie about that.
Yeah.
You know what you would never think you could make a movie about?
The process in which it takes to pass a law that bans childhood marriage in Kentucky.
No, I feel like that could easily be like My Hero is Me 10 years in the future. Matthew McConaughey. He's definitely the lawyer in that movie. I already see it. Roll picture. Go. It's not a real movie. I'm saying like make a movie. And he's the lawyer. I cast him.
I don't know Matthew McConaughey, so it might take a while.
Well, he did the Lincoln Lawyer. He did that one movie where he's like, now imagine she was black, and everyone was like, so they realized they were racist. Denzel was in it.
Was that the one where Denzel and McConaughey were both lawyers?
No, Denzel was on trial.
Oh,
because he killed the guy because they like raped.
Okay, was Lincoln Lawyer the one where it was a white lawyer and a black lawyer?
I've never seen Lincoln Lawyer.
Oh, I don't know. One of my coworkers went on like a 15-minute rant while we were driving somewhere the other day about a movie he watched about a white lawyer and a black lawyer in an Alabama town defending a black man who was accused of like trying to kill this woman and.
To Kill a Mockingbird?
No.
It sounds like that's To Kill a Mockingbird.
To Kill a Mockingbird. No, because there was a black lawyer and a white lawyer, and they were both working together. But the white lawyer wouldn't let the black lawyer talk, and the black guy ended up being innocent. I don't know. Spoiler alert! I just spoiled some movie. We don't know which.
There's probably 3 billboards. You didn't even know racism was involved in that.
Oh my god,
that's like a main factor.
Yeah, that would be a really fun bit to do, though.
No.
No. I'll just pull up a random summary of a movie that you don't know, and then you read it. Spoil the movie. You don't know what movie you spoiled.
Yeah, but I feel like I would know the movie.
Probably.
And it would suck for me.
Probably.
But no, someone that she would not make a movie about would be, you know, like a 30-something actor that came like from a Disney show or some shit.
Macaulay Culkin's getting a movie?
No, he didn't come from a Disney show. He did Home Alone. Well, I'm talking about Shia LaBeouf. Famous for acting like an asshole.
I mean...
famous for acting like an asshole. He wrote a movie about himself. He titled it Honey Boy. And it's a movie that's actually going to happen. Shia LaBeouf is getting his own biopic.
Who picked it up?
Let's find out. It was picked up by a younger... the actor will play a younger, scrappier version of LaBeouf.
So, like, Holes.
Remember Holes? Yep, we all remember that. Who picked this movie up?
Even Stevens era, Shia LaBeouf. It's just gonna be about what's the plot about?
Him becoming an actor, the young, like going through his young struggles and stuff.
Probably gonna involve him and Chrissy Ray Romano. Was that the sister's name in Even Stevens?
It will trace his childhood as he bounces back and forth between the Even Stevens set and 12 Steps programs with his dad, a Vietnam War veteran who struggled with heroin addiction.
Okay.
And he will produce alongside a bunch of other names. So, yeah, this movie is happening. So if you wanted to know that secret story of how Shia LaBeouf became Shia LaBeouf, you're getting it. You're getting it.
I'm not sure if you want it.
But that, the idea that someone would want to see that and that is happening and that's all real, that is definitely...
What if it shatters
dumbest thing I've heard in a while.
What if it shatters box office history? What if...
Sign me up for a brain transfer. Well, I think the brain transfer will work? No, but I know something else will do.
Wake me up when this piece of shit movie culture world gets back to the place.
Wake me up when September ends. Music. It's a good thing.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not a good thing, though.
What?
We lost a good one this week.
Yeah, we did. Somebody who personally I felt like was never going to die.
Well, then you're retarded. He was supposed to die when he was 20.
Yeah, but then he beat it. And then,
He didn't beat it. He was stuck in a chair. He had to talk like this.
He beat the dying. Actually, he had to use his cheek muscle to control that. Yeah, fun fact. Not very fun.
Yeah, that doesn't seem fun at all. Hey, but Eddie Redmayne's still alive, and he played him in a movie. And then now he's Newt Scamander, so
yeah,
all full circle for being. But yeah, we lost Stephen Hawking this week. Sad.
He is.
He's smart.
The stars that he has spent his whole life studying.
Nah, he in heaven. That's the real afterlife. He there.
No, did you see the Twitter post from the god Twitter?
Yeah, where it's only been a couple hours and he's already proved to my face that I don't exist. Yeah.
The other story I liked bouncing around was he was going to do an interview on air for a local news station, right? And the producers...
And he died right on air.
No.
Fuck you.
No. And the producer's getting ready and everything, and he's trying to get the lights right, and the producer unplugs something, and all of a sudden Stephen Hawking just he just slumps over in his chair like this, and the producer starts losing his mind, right? Plugs it back in, runs out of the room, calls 911, freaks out, and he comes back in the room, and he's sitting upright, and he just, ha, 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 ha. That was pretty funny, right?
You know, I would have loved if Stephen Hawking was just fucking with us the whole time. He could just walk and shit. Like you come back in the room after that and he's just like, oh, would you have me a glass of water?
I just had a really weird thought.
Are you gonna share the thought?
I wonder what the AU's like in which all of humanity is bound to chairs like Stephen Hawking was, but in that reality he can walk and talk like the rest of us in this reality.
I'll tell you what it's like. Is him and maybe like a couple hundred other people, because not a lot of reproducing going on in that scenario.
No, they were clips from Family Guy that demonstrated how that could be done.
That wasn't Stephen Hawking. That was a Stephen Hawking-like character.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, if that guy who's not Stephen Hawking can do it, I'm sure
He didn't have kids, though, is all I'm saying. So.
Yeah, he did.
That character did not have kids, did he?
Stephen Hawking did, though.
Yeah, I know Stephen Hawking.
Oh, I was going to say.
But weren't those all
No.
as bad as he was?
No, because he was 20 when that all happened. I think he was married a couple of times. He's got 3 kids.
Yeah, but I mean, I think, like, cause I don't think he got like that bad until like where he couldn't like talk and shit.
I'll take a look. When
did you see the post that got shared? There was John Oliver interviewing him, like asking about the thing. And he's like, "Oh, is there a universe where I'm smarter than you?" Steve Hawking replied, "Yes, there's also one where you're funny." He was a character.
Oh, he. I mean, for somebody to go through that much, just pure hardship. He was married from 1995 to Elaine Mason, and from 1965 to 1995 to Jane Hawking. That doesn't tell me about his children, though.
Yeah, but I want to know when like he got to where he couldn't move. Would be more helpful.
It was when he was 20.
I think that's when it started, but I don't think it was like you're 20. You're this is all just fucking happened right now. I think it was like more like a slow process.
2 marriages under divorce. His daughter is 47. She was born in 1970. I don't know who's oldest. 1979. 1967. So he was born in 1942 when he was. It would have had to have been when he was 25. But that means that all of his kids came after he was 25. He was diagnosed when he was 20.
Yes, but again, what I'm saying is, when did he get so bad he couldn't move? Because I don't think that just all happened when he was 20.
Stephen Hawking lose his ability to move.
It's going to be a whole long thing.
Yeah, I'm going to have to...
It's going to be a post-podcast thing to talk about.
Disability. No, we'll get it. 1960s, Hawking's physical abilities began to decline. He began to decline. Crutches and ceased lecturing regularly. As he slowly lost his ability to write, he developed compensatory visual methods, including seeing equations in terms of geometry. His speech deteriorated, and by the late 1970s, he could be understood by only his family and closest friends. To communicate with others, someone who knew him well had to interpret his speech. So I'm going to say before 1970. He required much persuasion to accept the use of a wheelchair at the end of the 60s. So by mid-70, he lost use of his body. So that means that he had at least 2 of his kids after he had lost body usage.
No, I think that math you just did's wrong.
The one kid was 78, the one was 72, and the one was 68.
Yeah, and if he's just getting into, like, having to use a wheelchair by the end of the 70s, that means he's still working.
End of the 60s. So I'm saying by the end of the 70s...
Maybe one, but I mean, like, he's still got decent movement, at least until, like, mid-70s, possibly later.
Probably. But...
So, like I'm saying, there would not have been much reproduction in the case.
No, probably not.
But yeah, that's all we got for this week. R.I.P. Stephen Hawking.
R.I.P. Stephen Hawking.
This is Mike signing off.
Rob signing off.
Fuck up your thing.
Do good.
And he fucked it up. See you guys next week.